What is up, everybody? SavageLordBarlow here, and I am back with episode 87 of High School Story, and this time we're doing NISHAN'S fan fiction. So we are getting to do this quest. Let's get it. Hey, Dennis, let me show you something I'm working on. You are sitting on a bench in the quad one afternoon when Nishan rushes over to you, excited. Dennis, I've got something cool to show you. He pulls a laptop out of his bag and opens it. On screen is a digital illustration of a book cover. Awesome. Is this a picture of you holding a lightsaber? Yep. Classic Skywalker pose. This is the book. This is the cover of book 1 of my fan fiction about our school. Are you familiar with fan fiction? Nope. Oh, it's tons of fun. Fan fiction is when fans write their own stories based on their favorite fictional worlds. And you wrote fan fiction about your own life? Well, yeah. But life at our school is so exciting, it might as well be a fictional world. No arguments there. You notice another window open on Nishan's laptop screen with a text synopsis of his fanfiction. Wait a minute. It says here that Sakura is an android and Julian is a pirate. Oh, well, that's the fun in fanfiction. You get to embellish, improvise, make new, crazy, impossible scenarios. Now that I have to see. I am in it. Am I in it? Of course you are, but the story's not done yet. Some major scenes need work, and I still haven't gotten any reader feedback. Will you want to help me finish these scenes? Help Nishan finish his fanfiction and choose how the outlandish scenes play out. Start the quest to see your HSS friends as you've never seen them before. Alright, let's get it. Alright guys, before we really get into this quest, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Support your boy. Sure, I'll help you finish the story. Awesome, let's get started. Nishan takes a seat next to you, laptop at the ready. Now, I may stop and ask you for suggestions. Fine with me, sounds like fun. Now remember, everything in my fanfiction world has an exciting sci-fi or fantasy twist, so go crazy. Our story centers on Agent Nishan, a brilliant scientist, secret agent, and government super soldier. He goes on to join this school and meet its founder, Dennis, who is also, what do you think your character should be? A world-famous pop star, a master archer, an all-powerful wizard. I want to be an omnipotent spellcaster. I want to alter reality and bend the forces of magic to my will. Ambitious! I love it. Nishan begins typing away. Dennis has been written into someone's fanfiction. What do you think the story is about? Alright, now that we've established a cool character, it's time to work on one of the early chapters. Back when Agent Nishan first came to this school. And so, our story begins. Let's get it. Nishan begins narrating. Deep in the lair of the evil Baron von Maxim, Baroness Kara, the dashing agent Nishan fights to resist the mind control device on his head. Unable to control his body, he slays away, building a large menacing machine. We've got you now, Agent Nishan. You will do our bidding whether you like it or not. Curse you! I vow to only use my genius for good. There's no use resisting. You will continue building us this fleet of quadrocopters. With them, we will conquer the world. Ha! But you'll never get away with this. And why on earth not? Because I've already triggered the Nishan signal, and the Nish skaters are already on their way to save me in real life. Wait a minute, Nish skaters? I know what you're thinking. Yes, there's more than 3 of them, and yes, the name needs work. But look, this is the part where my friends come in. Nishan continues reading his fanfiction. Our hero agent Nishan fights to free himself from Baron von Max's mind control. It's not over yet. Nish skaters assemble. Sound like freaking Transformers. Just then, the fortress doors burst open. Intruders! Henchmen! Stop them! Baroness Kara's robo-cheerleaders swarm towards the door, samurai swords in hand. Suddenly the dust clears and Agent Nishan allies appear. Star Sailor Payton, interstellar princess of friendship and parties, soars to the doors and blasts the cheerleaders with the rainbow scepter beam. In the name of the party planet, I will punish you. The simple yet courageous hero of high seas, Captain Julian, swings into the fray, his saber gleaming. Avast, ye dogs! No one attacks Agent Nishan without answering to his best mate, Captain Julian. Then Autumn, a very good painter, paints a very good painting. I'm Autumn. I'm good at art and stuff. In real life, wait a minute. Autumn is just a painter. No gimmicks, no powers. Autumn gets the spotlight enough in real life. She doesn't need any extra superpowers. Anyway, back to the story. Finally, one last hero steps through the fortress door. Master of the arcane arts, Dennis. Ignis conflagratus. With the wave of a wand, Dennis shoots a blazing fireball into the horde of robo cheerleaders. The spell knocks them back in a brilliant blast, sending robots' parts flying. It can't be. What are you doing here, Dennis? I'm here to defend against your dark arts. No, you're all meddling in my perfect plan. Guess your perfect plan didn't account for two things, the power of friendship and the boundless power of my mind. Agent Nishan, ow. Agent Nishan focuses all his effort on the mind control device strapped onto his forehead, overloading its circuits. Curse your brilliance and good looks, Agent Nishan. Time to go, Nish-Gators. Agent Nishan and his teammates pal into one of the quadrocopters and lift off into the sky. Stellar job, everyone. Max and Carl will think twice before messing with us again. I played a minor role in the background, and I'm fine with that. We've truly won the day. Aye. But what would a darling rescue be if swashbuckling hero didn't get a kiss at the end? Who should kiss Julian? No one. Captain Julian leans forward and kisses his own chiseled bicep. Alas, no one has tamed me adventurous heart. I may be dashing, but I'm no Agent Nishan. Will I ever know a love truer than my love for the sea? Patience, my friend. Your day will come. Dennis just made their fan fiction debut. Will you read a story starring Dennis? Back on the quad in real life, you and Nishan laugh as he types. Haha, this is pretty funny, right? And this next scene should be even more fun. It's where we introduce the Ice Queen, Mia. I'm having some trouble with her lines though. We should call her over and get some inspiration. Dang, I'm only on part 3. Hey Mia, could you help us out with something? Mia approaches you and Nishan, phone in hand. Hey Mia, you guys texting me? What's up? What's a very cold-hearted line for a character to say? I'm working on a fan fiction with a distinct sci-fi fantasy twist. Ugh, stop talking. You're so nerdy it's making my skin hurt. That's perfect. Nishan gets to work typing the next chapter. Nishan begins narrating his chapter. Agent Nishan and friends gather in the frozen palace of the cold-hearted Ice Queen Mia. Queen Mia, an avalanche of mayonnaise is about to destroy the orphanage. The only way we can save it is with an epic team-up comic book style. Ugh, stop talking. You're so nerdy it's making my skin hurt. Yeah. Agent Nishan pulls his teammates into a huddle. We need to convince Mia to join forces with us. But how? Payton's friendship beam. Star Sailor Payton twirls her jewel scepter as a sparkling swath of multicolored light shines down from above. Rainbow, friendship, magic. Is this like an anime thing? Those scenes are so just in. Star Sailor Payton shines a magical ray into Mia's heart with the strength of 1,000 unicorns. So wonderful. And the Ice Queen's small heart grew 3 times the size that day. I'm so glad you guys are here. Of course I'll help you. What are we waiting for? Queen Mia joins the team in the Nishan's quadrocopter as they lift off and fly towards the oncoming mudslide of mayonnaise. I'm flying us in closer. You know what to do, Queen Mia? Let it go. Please no singing. Magic flows from Queen Mia's hands, freezing the avalanche of mayonnaise solid just moments before it envelopes the orphanage. We did it. The orphanage is saved. Dennis just wrote a... Sorry guys if you guys heard that in the background. Dennis just wrote a friend into their fan fiction as a cold-hearted Ice Queen. What would Dennis write about you? Nishan saves his work as the two of you complete another successful chapter. So what's next? Next we explore a dark chapter in our hero's past, the ill-fated science fair. I remember this. Every good hero has a dark and troubled past. As our next chapter begins, Agent Nishan watches in horror as his science fair project is sabotaged by burning his car. Muhahaha! When my bomb detonates, your volcano-powered reactor will explode, raining lava all over this pathetic town. No, this plan was meant to power all the arcades in the world, not serve your evil plans. By the way, everyone totally agrees your project would have worked, Agent Nishan. I know, supporting character. I know. We've got to find a way to stop burning this car. Time is running out. Nishan and friends stand at the lip of an active, bubbling volcano as burning this car threatens to detonate Nishan's power plant and cause an eruption. When I press the button on this detonator, the plant will blow. Your genius and good looks can't get you out of this one, Agent Nishan. Curses, I fear she's right. There's no time for regrets. We need to act. But how can we stop the volcano? We should unlock Julian's earthbending powers, sacrifice Autumn to the volcano. Let's unlock Julian's earthbending powers. Earthbending, but I'm a salty sea dog. But I'm a salty sea dog through and through. Yeah, shouldn't water be his element, like, thematically? Trust me, the power has been inside you the whole time, Julian. I believe in you. Captain Julian takes a deep breath, lowering his stance, and punches his fist forward with all his might. Ah! As he moves, the earth moves with him. Huge boulders uproot from the ground and surge forward. In one focused sweep of his arms, Captain Julian commands the lava to subside and the volcano to cave in on itself, sealing up the fiery pit. Julian, you are a lava bender. Neptune's beard. I am. They bring in an Avatar, the last airbender. This is amazing. Or Korra, the last airbender, whichever one. We did it! Dennis and a friend just rewrote their own histories. What would you change if you could go back? A lot. Back on the quad. Amazing. Dennis, how do you come up with this stuff? I don't know. I guess I was just inspired. Well, this next part is where it gets really cool. It's where we introduce Sakura's character. Bro, this quest is so long. Oh, here comes one of my favorite characters. You notice Sakura passing by and call her over. Sakura, you're just in time. We're getting to the part in NISHAN'S fanfiction where you come in. Me? Yeah, pull up a seat. Our saga continues. Agent NISHAN bravely sneaks into Baron Von Max's underground compound to take down the Hearst mega computer. There he finds a gorgeous android hooked up to a computer and mainframe, languishing from data overload. Robot neglect is a violation of international AI rights. But I've only got a few minutes before the security system powers on. I don't have time to rescue every helpless soul along the way. NISHAN takes another look at the android labeled SecuriBot, but it's the right thing to do. Tapping away at the multicolored keys on the screen, Agent NISHAN hacks into the Baron Von Max's computer network and unplugs SecuriBot from the Hearst mega computer. You're free now! SecuriBot gazes into Agent NISHAN's eyes, computing emotions for the first time. Gratitude, human savior. SecuriBot is in your debt indefinitely. Savior, thanks. First we must escape this maze of corruption. Distant whirring sounds alert NISHAN to a hostile presence. A squadron of security bots appear around the corner. Let's blow this popsicle stand. As the security bots advance on them, SecuriBot throws her arms around Agent NISHAN and then fly away on NISHAN's jetpack. Just then, real life Sakura jumps to her feet. That's it? I can't listen to this anymore. Huh? What kind of story is that? You don't like it? A helpless robot that needs saving? I'm nothing like that. I thought you'd enjoy being a cool android. Uh-huh. Think again. Sakura wrenches the laptop out of NISHAN's hand and begins rewriting the chapter. I'll show you how it's done. Agent NISHAN haplessly wanders around Baron Von Max's manor. He stumbles about, setting off alarms left and right. I'm so lost. A fleet of security bots zip out of the air vents and surround the helpless Agent NISHAN. I'll never get out of here at this rate. Luckily for Agent NISHAN, SecuriBot unplugs herself from the mainframe to save the terrified, incompetent agent. She rescues him from total destruction. Wait, but how does SecuriBot defeat the security bots? I don't know. What do you think? Maybe a rocket launcher, a giant robot, spontaneous dance break. A rocket launcher. Perfect. You're a real pro, Dennis. Just when all hope seems lost, SecuriBot leads Agent NISHAN down a secret tunnel that takes them to the armory. SecuriBot grabs a rocket launcher and sends a few well-aimed shots. Oh, I said shots. Well-aimed rockets at the oncoming robot hordes. Take that, you metal zombies! Holy singularity! You're amazing, SecuriBot. SecuriBot lifts Agent NISHAN into her arms and carries him to safety on her jetpack. This friend just flipped the script. This is one heroine who won't be a damsel in distress. Sakura finishes off her revisions. Agent NISHAN is supposed to be dashing and cool. He's a man with a troubled past and devastating good looks. Not this weak, bumbling fool. It's not any worse than how you wrote me. That's not the same at all. How about we just move on to the next chapter? I'll tell you how the next chapter should go. Don't listen to NISHAN. Fine, let's move on to the next chapter in my epic saga. What's next? Baby NISHAN goes to preschool? No. Okay, Dennis, listen carefully. You take over the laptop and begin typing as NISHAN dictates. This will be titled Victory at the Red Fortress. As the final battle looms, Agent Nishan gathers together his allies to prepare. These landlubbers won't know what hit him. Baron Von Max doesn't stand a chance against my love moonbeam. The day of reckoning dawns, and Agent Nishan confronts the enemy in the banquet hall of Baron Von Max's Red Fortress. And thus begins the climatic battle. What do you think so far, Dennis? It's very dramatic. Dramatically boring. Skirbot should have arrived to save the day. That would make it way more legit. No, Agent Nishan is supposed to save the day. He's the hero. Nuh-uh. This could take a while. As Sakura and Nishan bicker, you decide to continue writing the scene without their help. I mean, writing can't be that hard. Agent Nishan arrives at the banquet hall of Baron Von Max's Red Fortress, only to find Baron Von Max completely changed. Baron Von Max? Surprised, I defeated Mia, the Ice Queen. Her powers are all mine. Now a gigantic ice monster, Baron Von Max has the plucky band of heroes outmatched. Feel my icy wrath. I don't think so. Agent Nishan leaps into his quadrocopter and takes to the air. As Sakura pilots a giant mechana, I don't know. It's almost like mechanical, but it's whatever. Onto the battlefield. Meanwhile, Agent Nishan's allies fight back against the ice monster Max. Get back in the name of love and parties. Arr, you filthy bilge rat. The battle rages on, but Baron Von Max's overpowering iciness is too strong. I wonder who should save the day. Sakura, me, because they can't even decide. Skirbot and Agent Nishan violently fight the icy monstrosity that is Baron and Von Max, but to no avail. Fortunately, Dennis rallies the troops together. How can we possibly beat Baron Von Max? We can beat Baron Von Max if we work together. Dennis leads to storm the Red Fortress. After taking control of the furnace room, Dennis cranks up the heat until... No! I'm melting! Oh, guess you couldn't keep your cool after all. With Baron Von Max defeated, Agent Nishan and Skirbot gratefully thank you for winning the battle. The end. How's that sound? Wait, what? I'm supposed to defeat Baron Von Max with my quick wits and resourceful tactics. And I'm piloting a giant mechana robot? Of course I should save the day. This is all wrong. Man, I thought I had this fanfiction stuff locked. Dennis's story needs a hero. Who do you think Dennis will choose to fill the role? It's okay, Dennis. This fanfiction stuff clearly isn't working out. Nishan shuts the laptop. I'll finish writing it on my own another day. You do that. It's obviously you don't care what others think anyway. As the ancient proverb goes, haters gonna hate. Nishan and Sakura stalk off in the opposite directions, fuming. I've got to make these two make up. And I'm tired of playing make up with these two. They need to go ahead and start dating. I've got to get Nishan and Sakura to make amends. You run after Nishan and Sakura, bringing them back together. I've got nothing to say to Sakura. I've got nothing to say to Nishan. This is ridiculous. Huh. You two are obviously best friends who both love fanfiction. Fighting over something like this isn't worth it. Look, the best story you guys can write in life is a story where you have each other. The two exchange a look of regret. Well, who's going to apologize first? Minutes of silence pass as you wait for someone to apologize, until finally, Sakura, I'm sorry. Yeah? I'm sorry for writing your character to be this gorgeous android girl in need of rescuing. You're more than that. You of all people should know how much I hate being seen as a damsel in distress. I should have thought of that, but you've always had my back and you're my best friend in-game and in life. You're the hero of my story. You really think so? I wanted to imagine a world where you admired me as much as I admired you. That's why I wrote my fanfiction the way I did. That's kind of sweet, misguided, but sweet. Sorry I snapped at you. I should have talked to you about how I want it to be written, instead of trying to sabotage your story. Apology accepted. You know, there's no reason we can't both be heroes of your fanfiction. After a lengthy battle revisions, you reread the new ending. With Baron Von Max defeated, the land is at peace once more. Skirbot and Agent Nishan strap on their matching jetpacks and fly off into the sunset. Dennis' story ends with a glorious jetpack joyride into the sunset. Do you believe Dennis can fly? Nishan and Sakura work together to put the finishing touches on the story. Once I tweak the formatting, this will be finished. We should invite everyone and do a reading. You really think people will want to read this? Who wouldn't want to? It is an amazing feat of text-based creation. Now we just have to print off a few copies. Come on, bro. This is way too much. This fanfiction needs to be shared with all our friends. And now comes the new revised finale of this epic saga. The forces gather for a final battle in the banquet hall of Red Fortress. A giant ice monster blocks them at the entrance. Arr! Who's this scallywag? He's bigger than me, Schooner. I think that's Baron Von Max. That's right, Ice Queen Mia's powers are now mine, and you will all bow to me. Baron Von Max sends an icy blast at the plucky heroes. They fight back, but their efforts are in vain. My love moonbeam has no effect on ice giants. Hey, These are tricky waters to sail. Time to get iced, losers. This isn't over. Agent Nishan takes to the air in his quadrocopter as Sakurabot pilots a giant mecha onto the battlefield. Baron Von Max swipes at the airborne agent who flies just out of reach. Face me and fight me, you puny flea. I'll pass on that, thanks. Then I'll take your little pirate friend. Baron Von Max snatches up Captain Julian in his huge icy hands. Captain Julian, no! Shiver me timbers. I knew I should have worn a thicker jacket. Agent Nishan swoops around Baron Von Max in dizzying circles. Distracted, the ice monsters look away as Sakurabot closes in on him and her mecha. Time to power off, Baron Von Max. Sakurabot trips to Baron Von Max, who crashes to the ground in a million icy shards. Agent Nishan quickly flies to Captain Julian's rescue and catches him midair. Arr! I almost died and went to Davy Jones' locker. Good thing you saved me, Agent Nishan. Well, I couldn't have done it without Sakurabot. Heroism is in my code, and in your blood, Agent Nishan. Truer words were never spoken, my robot friend. In words of human use, let us high five. Sakurabot and Agent Nishan jump into the air and meet in a victorious high five of epic proportions. With Baron Von Max defeated, the land is at peace once more. Sakurabot and Agent Nishan strap on their matching jetpacks and fly off into the sunset. And so concludes my fanfiction. Miraculous applause greet the end of Nishan's reading. What do you guys think? I'm a fan. I think it was pretty good for a total noob. Oh great. Just kidding. This is pro level stuff. Well, it's all thanks to you and Dennis that my writing's up to snuff. Dennis just did a live reading of a friend's fanfiction. Are you a fan or a fanfiction? Hey Nishan, how dare you write me as an ice queen? Don't you like being queen? You rule? Can't argue with that. Yeah, what's not to love about being royalty? I'm totes cosplaying as an interstellar princess next Halloween, and I'll cosplay as a really great artist. I hate to tell you this, but I think you already are one. Oh right. Nishan's fanfiction was certainly true to life. Says you, what's up with my character? You are a pirate. You love pirates. But why did I have to be rescued at the end? I should be a brave, roguish pirate with no allegiance but to freedom and adventure. No scurvy landlubber can defeat me. Not even an ice giant, not even. There's a simple solution to all this. Oh yeah? What's that? We should all write our own fanfiction. I think Nishan's the only one weird enough to write fanfiction of himself. Still, it was pretty cool. And it only gets better. Just wait till you read the next installment. Alright guys, hope you guys did enjoy this quest. It was very long, but I hope you guys did enjoy it. And I got tired of saying Von Max. That was Baron Von Max. That was the most aggravating part of that quest. But it was a good quest, kind of. And I hope you guys did enjoy it. And if you guys did and you guys support me, hit that thumbs up button. Show your boy some love. Show me some support. And I hope you made it to the end of this video. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So with that being said, SavageLordBarlow is out. Peace out.